All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. And, well, I guess they did do a video to announce all this stuff. Some of you let me know that on the DC YouTube channel, which I'm not subscribed to. I guess I should probably subscribe to that. Here, I'll put make sure you hit the bell or whatever. I don't know. That they did announce all this stuff in a video. Not a single news place said that was happening. Maybe DC didn't let anybody know that was happening, but not a single one I looked up said like, "Oh, check the DC YouTube channel." So I already know the announcements, but I figured we watch a video anyway because James Gunn is gonna let us know a little bit more. I assume it's only. Are you kidding me? All right. Was this one of my videos? Anyway, so it's only 7:20 right now. Maybe it hasn't fully processed. It's been 30 minutes since this came out. So, anyway, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Let's do it. Let's check it out. So let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected
Romeo and
to
Juliet.
film, television, gaming, and animation.
DC.
That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DCU.
I especially love the main actor.
Blue Beetle,
he's done nothing wrong.
Film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few
which is doing reshoots to get rid of a turd.
So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, what I'm about to tell you is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter.
Suicide Squad game counts?
The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos
first project,
is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different.
I know he's writing. I knew it said he was writing the episodes. I didn't know. He just said they're already wrote. Okay.
DC.
Right? That's what he said. Hold on. Sorry.
Series. I've written all the episodes.
I assume that means they're wrote.
Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live.
Is that Rick Flag on the left?
Next project
I don't know. It looks like it could be. I mean, I don't know why he's all green.
Is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Viola
Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker.
I like that she always keeps coming back.
Created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Really want to watch Doom Patrol.
Next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU.
Superman.
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO
written by
television
him. Who's
series
directing it?
Called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart
it's actually called,
and Hal Jordan.
Oh, they're going to put both of them?
A few other lanterns peppered in.
It's called Lanterns. All right, I didn't know that.
This is really a terrestrial
it's like Green Lantern TV show. I didn't know it was going to be Hal Jordan and John Stewart.
Which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops
from,
watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU.
So people let me know this is pretty much the R-rated version of the Justice League.
DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line. So this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him.
He's kind of similar to Reverse Flash. Doesn't Reverse Flash do that too? Kind of? If I remember what I know about him from that death battle I watched.
It is basically the
He tries to be a hero, but he's a... No, is it like that?
Superhero story of imposter...
I love a Reverse Flash show.
...syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who's sent
based on an actual comic, like... Woman of Tomorrow, I didn't know it was a comic.
Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about. A very dark horror story in the origins
now that
of
sounds
the
fun
monster
in a different way.
Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
I like to call it DCU.
Anyway, those are the stories that
I never understood why it was called the DCU, like Extended Universe. These are your big movies. This is supposed to be what is big. Like, I'm sorry, these are bigger than your comics. You shouldn't just be calling them Extended Universe. It should be a part of the universe. You know? I don't know.
Right now, I've loved the DC characters since I was a child.
I guess they didn't. To be fair, they never called it DCU, right? They call it, like, a lot of people just called it that, and it just kind of stuck.
They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique.
So yes, Zack Snyder's coming back for Superman.
Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting.
Well, I'd be excited if I knew this fucking video existed before.
With you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, there you go. Oh, there you go. Heavy spoilers already. Talk about it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I wish I knew that video existed before, but I figured I'd watch it now. So there's a couple new things I didn't know, like Lanterns. I didn't know it was gonna be Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. That's kind of cool. The Authority, I know a little bit more about them. I know more about that Supergirl thing. That sounds interesting. You know what? I think this seems like, and of course, he let everybody know that, like, where the DCU was gonna start. Superman makes total sense to be the first one. Who would everybody love to see cast as Superman? If it sucks that Henry Cavill is not coming back, obviously, but I don't know who I would want to be cast. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm trying to think, like, Morgan Freeman. That's right, I'm Kyle L. Anyway. DC Studios, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Thought I'd take a look at it. There you go, that's it. Bye!